All right, here we go again.
Ponies.
Wait, do we have any type of topic to start this off?
Nope.
Ponies.
Well, we were just talking about bats.
Oh, yeah, let's start with that.
So let's start with the news, Josh.
Okay.
Because I found nothing interesting today.
So,
I just read news stickers though.
some shit went down today.
Shit went down somewhere in the world today.
Alright. In North America. April 23rd, 2012. Over 7 million bats have been wiped out by disease WNS that is rapidly spreading its way across the country. It's an extinction of animals by disease that has no precedent in recorded history. First identified in the northeastern United States, WNS has wiped out an estimated 95% of Pennsylvania's bat population that is quickly spreading across the country.
And what is WMS, Josh?
I don't know what WNS is. It's a disease that's killing bats.
Would you like me to Google that?
Yeah, would you please?
Wicked nasty stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It was most recently discovered.
Sorry.
It was most recently discovered in Missouri, Delaware, and Alabama. This is like bringing smallpox.
White nose syndrome.
That's kind of crazy because it's like not localized.
It's kind of spread all over.
Yeah.
Kind of like swine flu.
But it
Which means
stands
it's
for white
everywhere
nose
then.
syndrome.
It says,
White nose syndrome?
This is like bringing smallpox to the New World. It is surely an unprecedented wildlife disaster for North America, said Bucknell University professor Dr. Deanne Reeder. Reeder is one of the country's leading experts on WNS and one of the researchers responsible for identifying the cause of the disease in 2011. We can't stop this thing. It's marking across the country, and we're going to see some extinction.
And this is an actual picture of a bat with white nose syndrome. Poor little guy.
Oh, he actually has a white
yeah.
nose. Wow.
Poor little guy looks like he gotten some powdered sugar.
So, according to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, white nose syndrome, working with state and local, state and federal agency partners, decontamination protocols, yada yada yada. Service, yeah, okay, that doesn't give me any good information.
Yeah, this one's kind of just a news ticker. I just clicked on the first one that I saw, but about WNS. Huh.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I want to know.
What is white nose syndrome? In February 2006, some 40 miles west of Albany, New York, a caver photographed hibernating bats with an unusual white substance on their muzzles. He noticed several dead bats. The following winter, New York Department of Environmental Conservation biologists documented that what they called white nose syndrome. After seeing bats behaving erratically, bats with white noses, and a few hundred dead bats in several caves. More than 1 million hibernating bats have died since then, making WNS the worst wildlife health crisis in memory.
Okay, kind of a related topic. Again, this all comes back to the whole 2012 thing. Bees. The bees.
The bee population has been disappearing.
Yeah. This is Washington State Magazine I'm looking at here. The Secret Death of Bees. This is an article by Eric Sorensen, Washington State University.
Whole section on math.
Basically, I'm just going to brief it here. There's a mite. He says the last name of Destructor. I don't know. Routinely sucks the blood from the bees. A fungus augers into its gut, compromising its immune system, robbing it of its nutrients.
Wait, is this bees or bats?
Bees.
Okay.
This is bees.
I want to make sure we're on this.
The reason it's kind of related is because bees pollinate the flowers, which feed the bugs and the birds, and then the bats feed on the bugs. So if basically for us here in the Midwest, if the bat population demises, then we are going to see an explosion in mosquito populations.
You're not going to be able to go outside.
West Nile virus and...
Yeah. You know what? I had West Nile virus. I got sick for a couple of days. I got over it.
Well,
these are honeybees.
Yeah, honeybees. It's mainly affecting the hives in the Midwest.
It's affecting huge colonies, apparently. Like massive colonies are collapsing.
People who actually raise honeybees are freaking out because all their bees are just dying left and right, just gone.
Well, this is part of the reason why they started bringing in the Africanized honeybees.
Because they are immune to it.
Yep. which really kind of sucked. Because if you were going to kill off a bee population, I would really prefer it be the more aggressive, deadly bees. Mm-hmm. Which the bees themselves aren't. Their like venom isn't like massive, deadly or anything, unless you're allergic. Then of course any bee is. They're just more aggressive. They're more prone to stinging. As opposed to the regular honeybee isn't really, unless you really go fuck with it, it's not going to mess with you.
There's a wasp living in my mirror.
Yeah, in your car. Yeah, I get that a lot.
It's pissing me off, dude. I was at the laundromat today. I was like, get the fuck out of there. I was trying to crush it. It wouldn't.
Oh, the white nose syndrome is a fungus.
Funguses are really kind of taking over the world, because that's what this is. That's killing the bees. It's also a fungus. So.
Well, I was looking at the other page and it didn't really
specify.
Yeah.
In other crazy world news, Iran. You know how Iran captured that American drone, the automated drone?
No, I did not.
Yeah, last year.
When did that happen?
Last year.
I'm out of the fucking loop.
Yeah, last year America sent a drone and they flew it into restricted Iranian airspace. Fuck!
You have declared war on your phone.
Apparently. And they brought it down with sound waves. And
interesting.
Apparently they've cracked the security measurements on it and are planning to clone it.
Really?
To make their own, yeah.
That's interesting.
So that's going on. Plus the U.S. Not U.S. Russia and China are having their naval games.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. That's going on.
Well, Russia, I mean, ever since the breakdown of the Soviet Union, and Russia became a democracy. Mm-hmm. So they're not really allied with China anymore.
Germany finally paid off their World War I debt. Finally? Yeah.
Kudos!
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So now they're working on World War
II that's all.
Yeah. That other one.
Yeah.
Damn!
Their accountant was like, oh, no, that's out of the way. We can finish on more. Oh, yeah, that's right.
We can start to rebuild. Oh, no.
Yeah, about that one.
Right.
Well, the way I see it, they should. My God, they should. Because it wasn't just those few leaders that turned the country, into a hate-mongering death hole. It was most of the nation. I mean, people came in droves to support the Nazi regime. They were all about it, But then again, I mean, you have people that are ravished by war in World War I and just defeated, and then here comes all the flags and the banners and the hip heil and pomp and circumstance.
I would say you could see it all on World War II footage, but a lot of people think it's fake. So
no, they think the Holocaust is fake. They think the Nazis weren't that bad of people. It's like bullshit. Talk to the.
Can't see the death glare I'm giving right now, but
right. So all the hate mongers and the people out there who just simply don't believe that the Holocaust was real, fuck you. You fucking idiots. Get over it.
Tell that to the people who survived the Holocaust.
Right? Tell that to the families of the people who didn't.
And now it's
yeah.
Sorry. I get a little adamant about that.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's just way too much evidence to prove that it happened. For anybody to say that it never did.
Well, and it just amazes me that there are kids in school now that don't seem to know what the Holocaust even was. And
off topic, but related topic, some schools in the South won't teach. Their history courses will not teach about the Civil War.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you went to school in the South, right?
They're allowing creation.
Well, you're from West. You're from West Virginia.
We moved here when I was 3.
Oh, well then no, you never did.
They're allowing creationist theories in high schools now.
Yeah, creationist theory. Okay, here's the thing. Schools are not like what they used to be. Back in the day, they used to teach standard history, which, of course, keeping in mind that's white man's history. All history is written from the perspective of the person who won the war.
Is that the
But-
dolphins?
Yeah, I just got it.
Even with that, you still had pretty factual, albeit fairly biased, but still pretty factual, reports of the events that happen. You just don't pay any attention to the political inflections that are given. But you can just still, I mean, you got the dates, you got the what happened, the whys, you got to figure out on your own.
I got a news update. That's what that sound was. It was a news update.
But they're not teaching that anymore, is my point. They're
Yeah.
not teaching. They're just like cutting these things out of history because
They're picking and choosing
it's
what they
ugly
want
history.
kids to
And you know what? Eventually, that's going to happen to slavery. They're just going to cut that out of the history.
Well, and eventually it's going to
lessons.
happen to the civil rights movement. And
Mhm. Yeah, anything that they don't consider happy or kid friendly, they're just going to cut out completely. And I'm thinking,
kids aren't going to know what the Holocaust was. They're not going to know about the civil rights movement or the Civil War or Martin Luther King Jr. or
yeah,
well, God forbid they'll cut out not what happened on 9/11 because it's not happy and bright and shiny.
So the news update: mass death of dolphins in Peru linked to viral infection. It says investigations are on into the deaths of hundreds of dolphins that washed up.
877.
Dolphins and porpoises were found on Peruvian beaches in 2.5 months. Peruvian officials and environmentalists are trying to unravel the mystery behind the phenomenon. No concrete reasons have been figured out yet, but the authorities believe that it could possibly be a viral infection that may have killed the dolphins in huge numbers.
and so I looked, and behold, I saw no birds flew in the sky and no fish swam in the sea.
Well, in this article, this one's
Sorry.
from Huffington Post. The Peruvian environmental group Orca has said that sound waves from the seismic quirk appeared to be the likely cause.
From the seismic
Because, okay,
work. Are you talking about oil drilling or something?
yeah,
Oh, all right.
due to does not believe that dolphins died due to the oil exploration work. So far, there's no
if they
evidence
found
linking.
evidence of the virus, then
Yeah.
more than likely that's going to be what killed it. Unless they just carry the virus. They were just really sick and therefore were susceptible to these sound waves. They communicate by sound waves and frequencies that we can't even produce. So I'm pretty sure the ones that we can produce are not going to harm the dolphins and porpoises. Which, random fact, and I think you all probably already know this, but maybe other people won't, because we were shocked to shit when we learned it. Killer whales are not whales. They're dolphins.
I was the one who told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
you were there.
I was reading
And
an
you were there.
article, and I was
And
like,
you were
oh,
there.
wait.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
But you weren't there.
Killer whales were not. They're not whales. They're
I thought
dolphins.
they were whales.
They're dolphins.
I thought the
Isn't
same
that
thing
fucked
until
up?
That's fucked up.
I...
They're the largest species of dolphin.
It's badass.
Why was I even looking that up?
I don't know, but
We
it's
were having a conversation about...
something.
I
with-
can't
Shoot
remember.
the chips, yo. That kid.
I said, didn't you just send them out?
No, he took them.
I think
Oh, you just randomly took them away from her.
I did. I thought about it.
Bad idea.
Okay.
Does that say brilliant man's argument beat ticket?
Now maybe you have the heart of a fat kid, but you're more.
So I don't know.
You're not a fat
I
kid.
don't know. I just
thank you.
saw it. Yeah, man's brilliant argument beats
What he
ticket.
put on paper is genius. Okay.
So the
Let's see.
yeah, that
Writes a
one thing.
4-page paper to avoid paying traffic ticket.
Nice.
What is it you're reading now?
A physicist in California wrote a 4-page paper to avoid paying a traffic ticket.
That's inventive, but you know what? Just pay the damn ticket. Okay, here's it. That actually brings up a very interesting thought that I've been having. People are continuously griping about the government and the spending and all this. Look at all these private corporations that have more money than they could ever hope to spend in a lifetime, and they don't want to give, like, donate any money to the government, to our country, so that we can, so that we can continue to operate. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying everybody should, give all their money to the government or anything like that. I'm just saying, if you're going to bitch about it, why not lend a helping hand? Why not help out a bit? And we have the richest corporations in the world here in the United States, or at least offices thereof.
Not anymore.
Well, offices, Anyway, I'm just saying, get off your ass and throw a few bucks, I mean, shit, we can't get them to pay taxes. That's ridiculous. I mean, there's a tax reform. Cut Congress salaries. Cut the fact that we pay them their salary.
Well, they make their own salary.
They write their own salary, and they get paid for their entire life. After they left office and have nothing to do with the government anymore, actually most of them become lobbyists, which pisses me off because then they get paid to be lobbyists and they collect their former congressional salary. That's irritating as shit. So
it says we're not voting for him, we're voting against Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Mitt Romney. Me and Mitt Romney.
That guy's a fucking tard.
Josh, we're gonna come to blows.
You know what?
Well, dude, he's
a fucktard.
He made $3 million last year. Something fucking ridiculous.
Do you need more chips?
No, it looked like he had a hair on his thumb and it was just driving me crazy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I think it's just cheese.
You think?
Well, you drove half your arm down.
That's
Thank you.
You drove half your arm into the bowl of dip there, and you got it all over your fingers now.
I don't care.
Josh is a messy eater. All he's concerned about is getting the food to his stomach. He doesn't care how.
He's like Fungar the Barbarian.
Fungar the Barbarian.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know the words nom 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 runs through Josh's head while eating.
Nom, 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 nom.
They do not.
At least he doesn't double dip. I must say I appreciate that. So, I mean, it's just.
I'm just waiting for Stephen Colbert to become president.
Yeah.
Right? That would be awesome. Although nobody actually knows where he stands because the shit that he says on his TV show, as I understand it, that's not his actual
It's just
beliefs.
a big joke. It's just a huge joke, yeah.
He's not actually like all massive conservative like that.
He ended up getting
As a
nominated.
character.
He ended up getting nominated for top 100 most beautiful women in Maxim.
Did you see the episode that he did on the on Wikipedia?
I could just hear him accepting that on the show. Oh, thank you.
Back in the day, Wikipedia was not quite as regulated as it is now. Now, if you
you could put anything on Wikipedia back in the day.
Yeah, if you put something on Wikipedia now, within 5 minutes it's going to be researched, and if it's incorrect, it's going to be deleted. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, that was like, a couple of days that it would be on there.
Days. Sometimes stuff went for months. And
so Stephen Colbert did this episode, and he put himself on Wikipedia, and it was all just kind of weird, random shit about himself. None of it was true. He defeated all the bears at Battle Run. Shit like that, because he has this thing about bears. So inspired by that, I went on Wikipedia. This is just a few years ago. And this is when I learned that you can only have something on there for about 15 minutes. But I put down that I went to the question mark page. Because there was a page for punctuation or something like that. And I went into the section of question mark, and I put invented by Charles Herbert. And that was awesome.
I heard... What were we watching? Was it Friends bloopers last night? Where they said something about...
it was Austin Powers.
Oh, that's it.
Yes. He would make random wild statements.
He invented the question mark.
And so I put down that I invented the question mark. So, yeah. That was awesome.
Disclaimer, he really did not invent the question.
No, the question mark existed long before me. Damn it. How epic would that be? I want a royalty every time somebody types a fucking question mark now. I want a nickel
on Facebook like going question mark.
No, fuck that. I want a nickel every time somebody uses a question mark.
I want a nickel every time somebody uses an exclamation point.
Every time. Well, see, question marks are used a hell of a lot more than exclamation
I'm going to go
mark,
for commas.
You know what? I'll take a nickel for every time somebody types LOL.
Or we have a new thing now, and this, if you ever ask...
No, I want a nickel for every time somebody complains that they want a dislike button on Facebook.
That would be awesome, though.
It would, but I'd be rich.
Well, Chuck created a new one.
Yes. CML. CML.
Although I like EML better.
He's like, what?
Well,
Evil maniacal laughter.
oh. Mine was CML instead of LOL. You put CML and it means creepy maniacal laughter. Yeah. I'm awesome like that. So, yeah.
I love how we're all just like...
Yeah, nobody cares. Somebody out there will care, somebody will start using it, and then you'll see it everywhere. If anybody ever asks, then Chuck invented that. Yep! Because I'm awesome. What? I have many problems. Do you want them listed alphabetically or by order of severity?
By order of severity.
Okay, let's start with paranoid schizophrenic with narcissistic rage syndrome and homicidal tendencies. That's probably the most severe. Because the voices tell me I'm awesome and I need to kill anybody who thinks otherwise.
I think otherwise.
Okay, then I will have to kill you.
Bring it on.
Alright.
Do you forget when he slammed you into the door?
I don't fucking care.
No, see, it won't be like that because I have to do it like a ninja.
So it'll be nice and quick.
Because that way... Well, that way the ninja clan will allow me to join when they come live in my yard.
And we're back to the Ninja Clan.
I will be a Jedi pirate ninja someday.
No, it won't.
Yes,
I still
will.
like your pirate idea for Halloween. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're all going to dress up like pirates and decorate the front of the house like a big pirate ship.
I'm going to Doctor Who.
Nice.
Doctor Who?
I actually told a friend that next year I'm going to dress up as the female doctor.
It's weird.
Okay.
Well, it's either that I was trying to get everybody... I was going to try to get everybody to dress up like Star Wars characters.
I don't know, I have a costume sitting at home that I have to wear.
Kinky.
I won it last year for Halloween, and then I ended up working on Halloween. Yeah.
You gonna dress up like Batman? What?
Should.
You know?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Dude, I was listening to some dude. I was listening to Lewis Black. He was talking about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Halloween is a holiday for children. I want to punch every adult who dresses up for Halloween. Because when you're a kid, all you want to do is dress up. And you're always being told no. You get one day. As an adult, you can dress up whenever you want. You want to be Batman? Be Batman. Go into work as Batman. When your boss asks, "Who are you?" Say,
I'm Batman.
"I'm Batman." Who are you? He said, "You're fired." It's funny. It doesn't make me laugh.
What do you think they'd do at work if I came in dressed up one day?
Nothing.
I'm gonna wear a clown costume.
Well, they could do what Steph and I's old boss did when we came in dressed up on Halloween. He just laughed.
I'm gonna dress up like a clown.
Dude, come in as Batman. I will freak
Please
the
don't
fuck out,
dress.
dude.
If you dress up as a clown, please do not show up at like my apartment or something. I'll freak out.
Here's what I'm gonna
Especially if you
do.
look like the clown in the picture of you and Sam. That was crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay. So a little history on this. I actually used to be a clown. Like, I didn't go to, like, clown college or any shit like that. I wasn't, like, a certified clown. My brother and I decided we were going to, back in the 90s, we were going to start businesses. We had all this long list of failed businesses, one of which was birthday clowns. But apparently I was the creepiest ass looking clown that every time
You need to post pictures on the site, so
We'll
there's
picture that.
proof.
Yeah, I'll put a picture under the photos page. I'll put a picture of me as a clown. And no, thank you. So,
You're full, aren't you?
I just put it.
Just put it in the fridge. We'll probably eat more later.
So, anyway,
Take it home with you.
I made all the kids cry. It was horrible. My jokes were inappropriate.
No thanks. No thanks.
So, yeah, it was bad. The business failed miserably. So, yeah.
Hence the I used to be a clown.
Yeah, because obviously if it were a success, I'd still be a fucking clown. Of course, I am still kind of a clown. I don't wear the makeup anymore because that's creepy. And, little defense for clowns, John Wayne Gacy never killed anybody dressed as a clown. I just want to throw that out there. Alright?
Didn't we mention that on our serial killer?
Yeah, you know
But
what?
still.
Yeah, we did. But you know
Even
what? I'm
though
going to
people
throw
have
it
been
out there
saying it
again.
for years, people still don't get it, so we'll say it
Wake
millions
up,
of
you
times.
fucking idiots. He was not dressed like a clown when
Okay.
he killed anybody.
In Halloween Resurrection, I think? They actually mentioned that. Like, they're in a psychiatric hospital and one of the patients is obsessed with serial killers.
Uh-huh.
And he can run down all the statistics of serial killers by memory. And he's wearing a clown mask, and one of the staff asks him who he is, and he's like, "I'm John Wayne Gacy," and he's like dressed as a clown when he killed people, and I'm like, no, he didn't. People don't do research, damn it.
Yeah, they really don't. If you're gonna do any kind of show, movie, TV episode that's going to involve any kind of factual information about somebody, fucking do the research. Look that shit up. That pisses me off.
In the world of Google, it takes 5 minutes, okay?
Right? At least Google it while you're writing your script.
Hell, dude, Bing it.
Bing.
I hate Bing.
I like it.
Bing blows.
You blow.
You blow goats on the internet for free. You should charge for that, by the way.
What?
Well, that's what was going on when I was that old.
That was weird.
6-year-old.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm really sad that I
What
saw
about
that on the
6-year-olds?
internet that one day.
The way they argue, they're like
I know.
kids. Well, yeah, your
face.
Your face.
I did that the other day.
Your face blows goats on the internet for free.
One of these days they're gonna say something and the entire room's just gonna go,
What?
what?
Doesn't that happen a lot now?
For real.
What do you mean someday? That was today. At least 3 times.
What?
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence. Did you know
After
Freud's
being
definition of
brain dead.
awkward? Freud defined awkward as something that greatly excites you, but you know it shouldn't. That's what awkward
Freud also
is.
wanted to sleep with his mama, so
Freud thought everybody wanted to sleep with their mama.
he just wanted to make it seem less awkward that he wanted to sleep with his mama.
Pretty much. So,
In every sense of the word.
yeah, no, have sex is the only sense that we're talking about.
Awkward. The word awkward. Asshole.
Oh. I thought you meant sleep, the word sleep. I'm like, no, it's a euphemism. We're talking about sex.
Let's talk about the word awkward.
Oh, okay. My bad. So, anywho, Awkward's theories. Freud's theories. The Oedipal complex and the Electra complex. The Oedipal complex states that all boys want to have sex with their mother, and the Electra complex states that all girls want to be with their fathers. So, and this was actually even promoted back in the 50s. If you remember, seeing shit on, that was aired on TV. I want to find a girl like dear old mom, and girls saying, I want to find a girl like dear old dad.
A girl like dear old dad. I want to find a girl just like dear old dad.
Well, there are some
You
dads
would,
out
though.
there.
Wouldn't. That doesn't sound appealing at all.
So, yeah. What was that?
They look
what was
like
that
titties.
poem? Jack and Jill went up the hills
Oh,
so Jack could lick her candy.
And Jack got a shot.
Jack got a shock and a mouthful of cock because Jill's real name was Randy.
oh.
Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds away. Along came a spider and said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?"
Said, hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?
Hickory dickory dock. This bitch was sucking my cock. The clock struck 2, I dropped my goo and dumped the bitch on the next block. Oh! Andrew Dice Clay, the wonderful, wonderful selections of Andrew
I watched the stand-up the other night, too.
Oh my god, he used to crack me the hell up.
Just...
You know who the best was, though?
Sam.
Sam Kennison.
Oh my god.
God.
I love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Almost silence for Sam.
Yep.
He was awesome.
And George Carlin.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Lenny Bruce.
Dude, we've done this.
Huh?
We've done this exact same conversation
Have we
at
really?
least twice.
Mm-hmm.
Have we really?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Well, we're doing it again, goddammit, get over it.
God damn it!
Just because they're all just that fucking awesome. I think George Carlin would have made a badass president.
You can play Quasar.
Yeah, he would have been.
Well, the man was a fucking genius. I mean, literally
really can.
a
I
genius.
was like, I don't even have it.
Are you seriously sitting there playing Words with Friends?
Yeah.
Isn't
Dude.
Quasar
We
spelled
have
with a
been
Z?
the entire
No.
evening.
Quaser.
That's right. That was AR.
You're right. It
She's
is
over
AR.
there playing Bejeweled.
What?
And Words with Friends.
I love this. I love this massive dedication to our podcast here.
Dude, if I had my... If
Dude,
if
I'm
if there was
actively
space,
listening.
if
There
there
actually
was-
could be space. I pulled
Yeah.
the table out so you could set your computer.
If there was space for my computer, I'd probably be playing Minecraft. I mean, it's not...
And yelling that he couldn't find his house.
Yeah. Where's my house?
My house is gone.
My
doing
housey
your
home.
random statement.
Where's my
Care to
housey
throw out a
home?
random statement?
Housey home?
Hi.
My housey home.
That's awesome.
Piggery!
Actually, leave. She hasn't popped in with any randomness tonight.
I thought she was going on a walk.
Yeah, she might.
Yeah, say she was here earlier. Right on.
Did I say the most what did I say? The most
420 friendly schools.
420 friendly schools.
420 friendly schools. So basically, schools for pilots?
Yeah, so
Pretty much.
California. All of California.
Yeah, pretty much every school in California is probably hot friendly. Well, I mean,
There's another
as more
There's
and more
another
states
state that's
decriminalize marijuana use specifically for medical purposes, but even some are considering
recreational use.
recreational use. Canada just recently passed.
Oh, Colorado.
in Toronto.
Colorado is
Toronto.
apparently the most weed friendly.
It'd be easy.
So yeah,
Well, yeah, so
Toronto
Colorado,
just
what else are you gonna do?
just legalized marijuana for recreational use. So hell,
Well, dude, the fucking
if the
summit,
Canadians can do it, then where the hell are we?
the America Summit's getting ready. Could be, and they'll probably shoot that idea down.
Well, if the guy from Mexico doesn't quit going off about it, then they're going to
Yeah.
shoot it down because he is just way too adamant and for way the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So,
Like if he would just like.
well, there are
shut the fuck
several
up.
economists who have clearly proven that this country would
Legalization,
turn profit.
taxation.
Yeah, legalization and taxation.
Yeah.
From a law
Out of debt.
enforcement standpoint,
Out of debt in like 2 days. What are you talking about?
well, it'd be a little longer than
But
that.
if
But
they
yeah,
explained it to the congressman, hey, you guys will collect a portion of this as a salary, and they'll be like,
We can make money from this?
Dude, we
Okay,
should do
done.
that.
from a law enforcement
Just gonna
standpoint,
put money in
there
their
is,
pockets. They're all
I get to
about it.
fire
Yeah.
my dealer.
there is a just an overwhelming jail population of people who don't really need to necessarily be in jail. You know,
Old dealer just got busted. I tell you about that. Oh, my old dealer getting busted with a half O on him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, there's so many worse crimes out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
really?
okay. Seriously,
There are worse drugs out there.
That's
drugs
exactly
that are
what
not
I was
on
gonna
the
say.
right.
There are
So-
worse things you could do than pot.
I'm just saying.
Coming from a girl
there,
who's never done pot, but
there are bad. Worse, way worse drugs that are not on the banned list yet. That should be.
Oxycontin.
Oxycontin's real close. Actually, obviously it's a controlled substance, but it should be banned from the United States. That drug is the bane of existence for so many fucking people. I mean, it's retarded.
a few years ago,
They were giving
A&E
that
did
shit
a
out.
special. I can't remember what state it was in, but there was a small town. The entire town was addicted to oxy.
Yeah. I mean, it's more addictive than heroin. I mean, give me a fucking break with that. Stop producing it. I mean, it's like Quaaludes. Quaaludes were huge back in the 60s and 70s, even all the way up into the 80s and 90s.
I haven't heard the word Quaaludes in so long.
The last time I heard it was watching Almost Famous.
Oh, man.
So,
Quaaludes.
and they were hugely popular. They banned it. They stopped production of it. You can't find them. I mean, they're pretty much eradicated. I'm sure there may be little pockets of old hippies that still know how to make them or whatever. You
Have
know,
stockpiles.
yeah.
It's like I see a picture of Daniel Tosh, and of course that's the quote.
Yeah, so I think we should legalize marijuana in this country so potheads have nothing to talk about ever again.
That in and of itself would be just a miracle. I mean, okay, there are associated problems, social problems, and physical problems with an individual smoking pot. I get that. I'm with it. I back that 100%. I don't agree with pot use, but
I think most people's reactions to marijuana is the fact that it is illegal and people usually frown upon it. So when you do it, you feel like you're breaking the law. So it's like that has a thing on you. You're paranoid because you think you're going to get caught. You think that it's if someone ever catches you, it's going to hurt them. So you're worried about that. And that is what the emotional effects of marijuana is. I know it affects your short-term memory loss. Mm-hmm. It does affect short-term memory, but dude, I forget where the fuck.
And murder people.
Exactly.
Or,
Dude, pot makes you want to fucking chill at home and not do jack shit.
pretty much. I mean, what you're going to
You
have.
get hungry as fuck.
The worst.
The worst thing that you're going to have is a bunch of idiots sitting on the couch watching cartoons, giggling their stupid asses off.
Well, I had a friend tell me about the first time she got high, and she's like, I sat playing Mario Kart for half an hour just laughing because I kept running into a wall and couldn't figure out how to stop. She was like, that was the effect of pot on me.
Yeah, and that's the effect of pot on most people.
It's a lot of fun.
So, if you legalize it, you cut that out of the illegal drug trade. Because they're not going to be able to make any money
Which
on it.
releases like 35% of the prisons.
No, the people currently in prison would be grandfathered. They would still have to serve out their sentence.
That would suck.
They would just stop putting people in prison for that. But yeah, you tax it, you sell it in stores, in bars or whatever. Set the age to 21.
You know, most people would try it if it was legal.
A lot of people would quit using it or not try it if it weren't, because that's part of what they do. It's part of the subculture. There are millions of people out there who do it just simply because it's illegal.
Which is stupid.
It's a thrill. It's the thrill thing. Just like people go out and steal shit.
Or the kids drinking before 21. Woo!
Yeah, woo! I'm
Something
sneaking, I'm drinking. It's not because they're alcoholics. They don't want to get drunk. They want to party. They want to have fun. They want to be doing something naughty, for lack of a better term. I don't generally use the term naughty, but
Glad I wasn't the only one sitting here thinking, really?
Naughty?
He said naughty.
Naughty. Yes, naughty. Naughty girl. I've been such a naughty boy, I need my bottom spanked.
Okay, that was
Wow.
Who spanked me, Mommy? Who spanked my bottom blue?
That's weird. Yeah, that went the whole fucking weird thing.
The few listeners we did have just fled in fear.
Like, please get this off of my computer.
Get it out of my head! It burns.
If you're still listening, I apologize.
He has these moments.
I do. I have moments.
My insanity. It's okay.
I'm going with vowels.
So I'm going to go potty now.
Going to go tinkle.
Yes.
Fiddle.
Thank you for announcing.
Yes, no problem.
You're gonna go water the
So-
lilies.
I don't have lilies in there.
Water the lilies.
It's just an
I'm going to
expression.
go pay the water bill.
Okay.
I'm going to drop the kids off at the pool.
No, that's the other one.
Take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
How many euphemisms can we come up with for using the bathroom?
Fucking...
Going to the loo.
No, Bubba. Okay, so we're sitting outside. We're talking after work, and my friend Bob. We call him. His name's Bubba. Well, his name's not Bubba. His name's Brian.
I was like, his name is Bubba.
I was like, that's
So
one
we
epic
call him
name.
Bubba because he's a big dude. And so we were all standing out there. He goes, "Oh, what are we talking about? Something fucking stupid." And he goes, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home, make some hand babies, drop kids off at the pool." I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" He said, "I'm gonna drop the kids off at the pool." I said, "No, not that one." "Did you say hand babies?" I said, "Yeah, hand babies. Never heard of hand babies. Never heard it called that before." And she was ridiculous. It's just hand babies. I'm so calm about it. I'm gonna go make some hand
I
babies.
was like, dude, we didn't need to know that, first of all.
I was just joking. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow. I don't need that thought down.
I really don't. It's a big dude.
Slam that cup down. Tell it who's
Dang.
boss.
They probably picked up really well in the cold there.
People are going, oh, God.
God damn it. You have now listened to 41 minutes and 57 seconds of this podcast. Congratulations for making it this long. Because this is the most ridiculous thing
Yes.
On the face of the
We're
planet.
just.
on the face of the planet.
And yet there's still stupider shit out there on the internet. So, you know.
Yeah, which makes me feel nice. You know, that I don't have to compete with that. I just have to fucking just talk normally and they're like, oh, look at this. But I'm not. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Respect the noble
He's
glass of
returned from
pie.
the loo.
Well,
I've returned from the loo. What are you holding that for?
I was addressing
He's
the public.
selfish.
What are you doing?
I was
doing?
Now
addressing the
It's now the
public.
Josh show.
It's not the Josh show. I was just addressing the public
What about what?
Public.
about how long they've been listening and congratulating them for making it
I
this
didn't
far.
want to be drunk in public. I wanted to be drunk in
I
bar.
figure anybody who has listened to every episode consecutively,
Should win a prize.
they should win fucking
But we don't
something.
have anything.
Yeah, we
Don't
don't.
expect anything.
We don't have shit.
You have our love and admiration.
I tell you what, you send us an email. It's theknowledgecast@yahoo.com. Send us an email, and we will send you an e-card.
With a coupon.
Cuban. For what?
For,
Something retarded.
Whatever coupon we happen to have.
for something random.
Well, Steph and I's free samples are supposed to come in any day
yeah.
now,
Right,
so we'll
partner.
start sending those out.
Get a random coupon.
A random coupon.
Free sample tea.
Well, I did put a code. I entered a code on the website. And I have a kind of a contest going. On episode 6, if you actually look, I said, I just like random symbols. And so I entered a random symbol. I said, it is a code, tell me what it says, and you win.
Right.
And the prize is a random coupon.
Random coupon.
And we will announce your name on the next podcast.
Yes, we will
Announce your name.
announce your name. Well, not on the next, because I don't know, you know.
Whoever guesses it, whatever they.
Anybody
happen
who
to do
responds to that shit, we will mention your name on this podcast. Yes. And I also said, see, I don't just spend all my time playing Angry Birds in Modern Warfare 3, just most of it.
Fucking stupid game.
Fuck
Mine is
you, it's an
Words with
awesome
Friends.
game.
I like Words with Friends and Bejeweled Bits.
Yes. What games do you play, you know?
Angry Birds and Word. Yep.
And what?
Words with Friends.
Word.
Yeah. No.
And Joshua, your games?
Battlefield 3, Portal 2, Tiger Woods, PGA Tour 13, Connect Sports.
It's long since sorry.
Portal 2 is badass.
I love
It doesn't
that
look
game.
right.
What?
Red Dead Redemption,
Toilet.
Assassin's Creed 1, 2,
This song is just in there.
1, sorry.
He almost rolled over.
Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations.
Josh likes to.
Oh, we're listing all the games we play. I've got Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Star Wars Episode 3 for original Xbox, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
I bought a game called Naughty Bear.
Star Wars Force Unleashed 1. I didn't like 2 very much.
I like 2.
It's too
I enjoyed
complex. Too intricate, too complex.
I enjoyed
Kind
it.
of a- Well, I found it a bit of a pain in the ass. It's a bit too much work, really.
What else a game is? I mean,
Well, no, I don't want to work at it. I work for a living. When I play a game, I want it to be easy.
like your mum.
Oh, I've tried it, that one. And I knew it was.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Dirty girl.
Like your mum.
Oh, like your face.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Like your face! Like your mum's face.
Your face is like my mom's face because you get facials and testicles rubbed all over it.
I don't like that.
No, I never said you liked it. I'm just saying it happens.
No, it doesn't
Stop
happen.
picking up those guys on the docks and you won't have that problem.
The dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have docks, but if we did.
I was like, you see,
I'm sorry, am I travelling?
Yeah, you're traveling.
you're up at Lake
You're
Michigan.
traveling to somewhere with docks to pick up guys.
I never leave my house.
Okay, so you're randomly emailing them and quit going on gay porn sites.
I'm going game porn.
You're a cigarette.
Your mum.
Your mum.
Don't talk about my mum.
Actually, I really like your mum.
Yeah, Stacy's pretty awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Shout out.
Stacy!
Stacy, what up? Josh's mom, she's awesome.
Josh's mum.
Josh's mom.
Ray, mum.
Shout out to me.
Janelle's mom's awesome too.
Yep.
Janelle's mum.
Janelle's mom. Yay. I don't really know your mom very well. I've only had 2 conversations with her.
Don't like your mum.
No hesitation there.
Josh has
I don't like your mum, that's it. That's all I have
clearance to say it.
Don't like your mum.
Well, she said some.
He's justified.
Yeah,
We'll just leave it at that.
yeah.
It was weird, because I like mums.
Your mum flashed me once.
Did she?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did I tell you about
No, I don't want to hear about that.
that? Alright.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem. We'll just leave it at that then and just don't make this weird.
You're the one making it weird. We were just talking about mums. That's how I like mums.
No, it was an accident, really.
I said my girlfriend's mum.
You're a sad, strange little man. And you
Just
have my
once.
pity.
Just once.
It doesn't matter how many times.
She walked in on us. That was weird.
Did she join in? Because that would have been even stranger.
No, she
Wait,
was.
did you say you flashed your girl?
No, he had sex with his
That's what I
girlfriend.
thought. Okay.
My girlfriend's mum.
Wow, dude, really?
Yeah.
And now the confessions come out.
Oh, now wait, Chuck. I believe I've heard a story about you and one of your friends' moms.
Not my girlfriend's mom,
No.
just a buddy of mine's mom.
Only happened once, and I kind of felt bad about it. So
Kind of.
yeah,
I felt
everyone
terrible
was
about
hot.
it.
Everyone was hotter than she was. It's like, oh, she came on to me.
Like it matters.
It does matter. I didn't like come on to her mum like, hey.
Other than I didn't even
no,
say anything,
didn't
he's
say
like
that.
justifying himself.
Yeah, because he's defensive, because he's guilty.
Not guilty. I felt bad about it because she called me a motherfucker at school the next day. I was
Did
like,
you laugh? Yeah, yo mama! I I fucked your mama. I said that to Steven. I say, hey, Steven, guess what I did? He'll say, what? I'll say, your mama. And it's funny.
Fucked your mum.
It cracks me up. Now, if I say, hey, you know what? He won't respond. He'll, nope, I'm not going there. But no, I went to. Well, you know, it's out there now, all over the internet. You slut.
I'll never get another girlfriend.
Unless you were going to anyway. No, I was at a party at a friend of mine's house. This is years and years and years, decades ago. But
she's doing that.
I was at a party at a friend of mine's house and somehow ended up sleeping with his mom. And I woke up.
Shit happens.
I woke up, came out of this room into a hallway, and my buddy was standing there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Why'd you just come out of my mom's room?" And I'm looking around, and I'm starting to kind of regain consciousness, and I'm seeing stuff like family pictures. And here's a picture of this chick, and that I just slept with, or just woke up next to.
Like, and then, fucked your mom!
And I did. I was like, oh my god, dude, I think I just fucked your mom. And he's like, what? And so we both look back through the door, and there's his mom, and all, drunk, passed out all over the bed, and we're both like, oh shit! And then we ended up getting a fight, because he was pissed. His dad was even more pissed. Oh, it was cool. When you think about it now, it was really funny. Except for the fact that his mom was not attractive, like, in any way. She was, it was bad. Bad.
I have a headache.
If I looked like that, I'd have a headache too.
I bet you would.
Yeah.
It's not a very pretty face.
No, I slap myself all the time.
I do, all the time. I'm like, get the fuck out of my mirror face.
Well... See, that's unusual to hear you say that, because I had you pegged for so narcissistic that you would, masturbate in front of the mirror.
No, I've never masturbated. I don't find myself attractive.
Really? Because I find you attractive. Don't make this weird.
I'm not making this weird. I was going to say thank you, but then you said that, and I'm kind of worried I shouldn't say that.
See, that's why I said that, to make it weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. I find you attractive, don't make it weird.
No homo.
No homo.
The worst was last night.
I don't even remember what he said to me.
I don't even know. You started
Wasn't
to
he
say...
doing the whole hair petting thing again?
No, he touched my arm because he was saying something, and then he
I was petting.
Yeah, he
I was
touching
doing
my arm.
this.
And he goes, "Don't make it weird." I pushed myself against the door. I was like, it wasn't weird until Justin stopped touching me.
Yeah. We weren't even out the driveway.
Yeah. At least we weren't out,
I thought about going inside and being like, Steph, can you take us home? Because
things just got weird.
He caressed you the other night. So.
Yes, I did. But she grabbed my bum.
A soft caress with a bum squeeze.
What?
Did she touch it or did she squeeze it?
I don't remember. It's a long time
I don't
ago.
remember grabbing anybody's bum.
No, we were having a cookout or something.
A bum cookout.
I don't remember. What were you going to say?
Bum squeeze.
I was gonna say last night you guys kept going after each other's boobs.
Oh yeah, but she wanted to fondle my nipples.
I was trying to get you to leave me alone.
So I wanted payback.
Because Steph's always like, if he's teasing you, just go for his nipples. He'll stop.
Does that work with you? I mean, I stop, protect my nipples, but then don't I go for yours?
Well, usually, you're just like, I know.
No, not this. Not this time.
It's just funny.
Don't
my nipples?
touch my nipples. Guys shouldn't even have nipples. It's unnatural.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You can't touch my nipples.
Don't touch my nipples.
Nobody touch it. I don't even touch my own nipples.
You have to.
You're touching your nipples right now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm protecting my nipples.
Or
By
your hands
touching them.
your nipples.
He's
No, not
cupping,
actually.
cupping his breast.
Cupping.
I'm not. I don't touch my nipples. I don't. I think it's yeah, I know you do, you weirdo. You got you pierced.
I know, I play with it all the
I
time.
had a dream last night that I had my
weird.
nipple pierced.
What?
Yeah,
You got your nipple pierced?
No, I had a dream last night that I had my nipple pierced.
That is so weird. Did you play with it all the time?
No. No, in my dream I remember looking down and I'm
Stop
like...
it!
Yeah, it's pierced.
He's like,
Stop playing with your nipple.
I'm not playing with nipple ring. Big difference.
Small difference, actually. Stop it. You're bizarre.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. No.
Wait, no, what? What are you getting pierced?
now you have to.
No, I'm not getting anything pierced.
Okay.
My
Did you
ex-girlfriend called me not too long ago and asked me to go with her to get her hood pierced.
Ah.
It was the weirdest phone call I'd ever had.
I'd be like, excuse me, what?
Because you go with me there, like around to get my hood pierced. I said, excuse me? You know, my vagina.
Shit, I know what the fuck a hood
What are you
is.
talking
Why are you
about?
calling me?
No, it's your hoodie. You want to get a ring sewn through it. I know what the fuck a hood is.
I was like, why are you calling me? She was like, I don't know, I just call you.
What were you going to say?
I was like, fine.
Oh, I was going to say, I used to play with the nipple ring, but...
Did she
Yeah,
cry?
I don't want to hear about that. Is that...
That's
What?
why I was not
Did she
going to
cry?
say it.
Oh.
No, but she was
well,
really nervous about me being in the room and seeing her vagina. And I was like, I've seen it before. She was like, I've seen it.
Okay, if she didn't want you to, like, be in the room, why'd she call?
That's what I was
You go with
thinking.
her.
Right?
It was weird.
Yeah. That is weird.
The whole conversation was weird. Being
And
in the
yet
room
you
was
went.
weird. What?
And yet you went.
I love vagina.
Well, doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Well, you have one.
I do have one, yeah.
So you can't say you hate it. You can't be like sitting there like, I hate my vagina. I hate having this vagina. I wish I didn't have this vagina. You don't do that, so you love
I
vagina.
don't really give much thought to my vagina.
No, not true. Gay guys probably really don't love vagina.
I
came
know
from
a gay
one,
guy who's
so-
actually afraid of vagina.
Yeah.
Came from one.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
He's-
matter.
I'm just
he doesn't
saying.
remember that.
Well,
He's like, ooh.
fine then.
Fine.
I amend my former statement. My
Most
previous
people
statement.
like vagina.
Most people love vagina. Because vaginas are awesome.
I love vagina.
Yes. Enough of that then. So-
Okay, now that we're all in agreement.
You can talk
We're-
about vagina all day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but nobody wants to hear that.
I know, it gets creepy.
Yeah. I mean, you can sit and talk about vaginas, but, you know. Are you alright? Yeah. Are you sure? Because you've got that psycho killer look on your face. Okay, now it's even worse. Because now it's directed towards me.
I
Could you
wrap this up. We should probably wrap this up.
Wrap it up in what?
It's a nice
Wrap-
bow tie.
Ow,
A nice bow
please.
tie. Right then.
it.
Okay, well, right then, so
Bye.
Have a wonderful evening.
what we're going to do, real quick, final note, final thoughts, if you will. What we're going to know. Fuck that.
Oh, I can't believe
Although-
you heard that.
Yeah, yes, I heard that. You're sitting right there. Trying to mumble about me behind my back when you're right in front of
Anyways,
me. So,
Please just continue.
right, so what I was thinking about is every week we're going to actually record 2 podcasts, and I'm going to post twice a week.
Was it like Wednesdays and Fridays? Or
I was saying
Tuesdays
like
and
Monday or
Fridays?
Tuesday and Thursday and Friday. Thursday or Friday. You know, I don't want to put a specific day to it because I'm not that regular.
You should probably get that checked out.
Yeah, I need
Your daughter
to
about
get some psyllium
daughter,
fiber.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but in the meantime, I'm not that regular, so it's going to be either Monday or Tuesday. And then
Thursday
again
or
on
Friday.
Thursday or Friday. Will most likely never be on a Saturday. Because I work most Saturdays. And if I'm not at work, I've got other shit going on and I just don't have time. So that's the plan. Don't hold me to that because I'm not that regular as I stated before. Previously. So on and so forth.
He
In
needs
past.
Fiber 1. He's getting to that age.
Yo,
Some
I'm getting to the age where I'm going to kick your ass, and you're not going to see this age.
Okay.
He's like, not that worried about it. I see what you're going through. I hate it.
I see it and I hate it.
You know what? Bite me. So, right then.
To do that.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye-bye.
okay. Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Pip pip.
Pip, pip,
Pip
cheerio.
pip.
I already said bye.
Pip
Oh,
pip.
but you didn't say
cheerio,
pip pip. Say pip pip cheerio and all that.
No thanks.
Pip pip. Cheerio. All that British stuff.
You know, all that jazz.
Things and words and stuff.
Right then.